I'm hiding in the chest. I'm hiding in the chest. You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm hiding in the chest. I'm hiding in the chest. My mirror shield covers me. Oh jeez, I fell off the chest. Damn it. Hey there guys, this is NDM here, bringing you another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, I did very crap commentary. I think I did pretty bad. I'm not sure how well it went, but yeah, anyways. In this episode, we are now going to progress on further into Stone Tower Temple and look for the last remaining stray fairies. I kind of like this room. I don't know why. It looks so spacious and empty. Like you could build a house out of this room. Like you could have a room here, a room there, and like build like a layer here, so then you can have the upstairs. It is literally big enough to make a house. I'm not kidding. You can imagine that you could fit a house in this whole entire room. That's how big it is and how empty it is. And then like you can make this little room here into your backyard, even though it won't be very good. Like you can get rid of all the concrete, place a bunch of soil in there, and lay a bunch of seeds that can produce some kind of flowers or grass or something, and then have like a water fountain in there. Damn, I'm being too imaginative here. Anyway, let's get out of here. But yeah, you could build a house in that room, I think. It's big enough. Right, so let's get rid of these things, otherwise they're going to be a pain in my butt. And I've got a strand of hair right in front of my eye, and it's starting to bug me. So I need to refill on some magic. Are these magic refills here? No, we got arrows and bombs. I don't even need bombs. I think I'm actually maxed out on those, to be honest. Oh, damn you friggin' bubble. You jinxed me. You jinxed me. Right, so the next course of action we're going to take here is go back to the main room. And the main room, oddly enough, is right over there. Because remember, this is the room where the Eyegore is, or whatever you call it, I don't know. But there's one up there, on the opposite side of the bridge, because we fought the other one on that side of the bridge. And now there's one on the other side of the bridge. And he seems to be guarding that bridge pretty well, so he's shooting his lasers. Right, so what I want to do is actually get rid of these things, these spiky testicles. Get these things out the way. And I don't really want to be using my light arrows, that's why I took the thing off, because I don't want to be wasting magic on completely nothing here. So let's get our Decky mask on, fly to the other side. So how you all been? I've been good. I don't know what to talk about here, to be honest. Oh crap, I'm being jinxed. Wait, yeah, I already established that. What the hell? Oh, you know what I should talk about? I should talk about my dream that I had today. I had the weirdest friggin' dream in the world. I'm not kidding. Because basically what happened this morning, I tried to get some sleep. I got about 6 hours sleep before my mum woke me up, saying that she went out shopping and she needed help carrying the luggage home, all the shopping that she picked up. So I had to go outside at 9:30, I think it was. I had to leave and meet her down at the supermarket, and it was freezing cold, and I had to go all the way down there, which is about 10 minutes, well, not 10 minutes, I think 20 minutes worth of walking. And I really didn't want to do that because I was half asleep. I went to bed at like 4 o'clock in the morning because I was editing and stuff like that, and trying to, get these. I was debating whether I should have finished off the last video properly, and this guy is friggin' getting on my nerves. Get to the other side. Oh, Jesus Christ. Leave me alone, dude. I'm trying to explain something here. Damn it. I'm trying to explain something, and you're just trying to savagely attack me. Just give me a chance. But yeah. I was walking down the road, 20 minutes worth of walking, and it was cold. Freezing cold. It's December, and it's winter time. And, yeah, I'm almost about to die here, so this thing is so annoying. Just leave me the freaking hell alone so I can actually get to the other side. Please. So I can actually have a look around this room here properly. Right. I'll explain everything in a minute once I got rid of this thing. Alright. He turns the other way as soon as I friggin' jump up to the other side. He's not supposed to do that. He's supposed to land on the opposite side. That's why you flip him over, so then he lands on his head and he dies. But he's not doing that. Why aren't you doing it? For freaking hell's sake! Dude! Do what you're supposed to do, you dumbass. Yeah, that's right. Die. Now I can explain what I was trying to say. Right, after that little dilemma has been established and done, dusted, I can now explain what I was going to explain. Right. Now then. In the last episode, was that literally what I was about to say? Why is my mind all over the place? I don't know. But yeah. Anyway. I've already explained that, but yeah, I went to go meet my mum. Down at the supermarket, freezing cold, came back home after taking the luggage all the way back home, which was quite a lot actually. Her taxi wouldn't arrive because it said that the taxi was going to take about 3 hours to get to the destination where my mum was to pick her up and take her home. So yeah, she didn't want to be waiting outside in the cold for 3 hours, and I really didn't want to have to go out and get up and walk all the way down there, but I had to because I didn't really want to leave her out there for 3 hours waiting for a taxi in the freezing cold. So I'd rather sacrifice myself to go out there and get cold than rather have her waiting out there getting cold with all that luggage. But anywho, I came home, went to bed, and woke up about 2 o'clock. So I had about 7 hours sleep. No, not 7 hours, about 4 or 5 hours sleep. And during those 4 or 5 hours sleep, I had a dream. And the dream was about The Simpsons, strangely enough. Yeah, it was about The Simpsons. And guess what it was about? How it was associated with The Simpsons. Well, Lisa's grandmother had died, and Lisa wanted to go and find out what happened to her grandmother, and basically she wanted to go and see her dead grandmother, and and Bart and Homer didn't want Lisa to go see her dead grandmother, so Homer and Bart tried to stop Lisa from seeing her dead grandmother by trying to kill Lisa. And at one point it was raining outside, and Lisa was trying to find her dead grandmother because she saw, basically what Homer and Bart did, they went into an abandoned hotel and they placed a dead old person on top of the stairs, and Lisa went into the abandoned hotel and saw a human leg, or a leg, on the other side of the stairs, and she thought it was her dead grandmother, so she went upstairs to see what this leg was hanging over the stairs, and it turned out to be a dead old person, but it turned into a zombie and tried to chase her. So she ran outside the abandoned hotel screaming, and it started raining. and Homer got a Peter Griffin outfit. It was basically a robot Peter Griffin outfit, and he went out inside the rain, and he had electric powers because he was a robot, and because the rain was raining, because the rain sparked electricity, so he got electric powers and started trying to shock Lisa with electricity. And how it all ended was that a nuclear missile landed and killed them all. It even killed Bart, Homer, and Lisa. So yeah, Lisa never saw her dead grandmother, and Bart and Homer failed because they died as well. So yeah, and I'm doing this completely all wrong here. Yeah, whoopsie, sorry about that. Let me take this away. I hope you understood that, because I woke up and I was like half asleep, and I said, oh damn, that's my favourite Simpsons episode ever. That's the best Simpsons episode ever, and there's no such thing. Bart and Homer trying to stop Lisa from seeing her dead grandma by trying to kill her. What the hell? How did I manage to dream about something like that? Well, I've dreamed weirder things. I dreamed about sleeping in a holiday resort on an exotic island, tropical island. And basically what happened was, when I went to go to bed, my bed had jet-powered rockets embedded on it, and basically what happened was, when I slept on the bed, it deactivated them, and it launched me off and took me outside the cabin and dragged me along this pier. And I launched off the pier and went so far out into sea that I could barely see the shoreline from a very far distance. and I was surrounded by a bunch of great white sharks, and I tried swimming for my life, and I just remember seeing this fin, and I was trying to swim, and then this shark came up to me and grabbed me under and pulled me down and ate me. But yeah, that was a weird dream too. Very strange. Oh, what the hell? But yeah, I can't really think of any other weird dreams I've had. I had a weird dream about floating in space, and it played the Balamori theme song, and then I got sucked into Jupiter's orbit or something like that. Yeah, that was weird. I was flying through space, and I was happy, smiling, and singing the Balamori theme song as it was playing in the background, and then suddenly I came across Jupiter and got sucked into its orbit. And then I woke up from that dream thinking, what the hell? But that lasted about 30 seconds. Well, it felt like 30 seconds, but sometimes, like, you can only remember 30% of your dream or something like that, because your brain is, like, half awake and half asleep, so you can remember some parts of the dream, and then some parts you completely forget. By half your brain being asleep, I mean your brain's shut down, it's not working, then the other half of your brain is awake, and that's how you sleepwalk, because half of your brain is awake, and that half of your brain makes you walk, and that's what causes sleepwalking. So if you didn't know that, yeah, that's basically how people end up sleepwalking. Yeah, fascinating facts. Very interesting. Right, so the reason why we've come back here is because I've missed various amounts of things that needed to be activated on the actual original flipped side of Stone Tower. And one of these things is this eye switch right here. So I'm going to activate this eye switch so then it can activate a chest, I'm pretty sure. Which brings it... Oh! Well, it's not on the upside down, it's on the right side. Good. So that means I don't have to go upside down to get it. But I have to go back to upside down anyway, because that's where the boss room is. Damn it, stay away from me. Get away from me, dragonflies. I've had enough of your shit. Thank you, Bomb Rat, you assisted me. You assisted me on killing that evil dragonfly. Anyway, we got ourselves another stray fairy. That's our 10th one. So we've only got 5 more left to get. So that's not so bad. The other ones are relatively close anyway. I mean, that's... Wait, is there one in this... Wait, there is one on the upside down part, isn't there? Oh no, there's one here. That needs to be opened too. And this should give us another stray fairy. That was that switch that I pressed when that friggin' statue was trying to crush me. God, that thing was annoying. I was trying to shoot it and it kept flipping back over again before I could even get onto the other side to make it land on its head. Stupid thing. Death. They're basically called death armors. That's their name. Death armors. What? My name is who? My name is what? My name is Slim Shady. Yeah, I suck at singing. I suck at rapping. I'm not a rapping god like Eminem is. Well, Eminem is associated, well, recognized, not associated, recognized as the god of rapping. But yeah, he also starred in a few movies too, but I'm not a big fan on it, and I've never been a big... Well, actually, I don't really like Eminem, to be honest. I hate his songs. Yeah, it's just me personally. Well, I don't hate his songs. There's actually one song of his that I like. It's called With Me. I think it's called With Me or Without Me or something like that by Eminem. I like that song. That's a good song. Is there a sun face here that I haven't activated? Because that sun face on top of that platform doesn't look very active. There's a switch here that hasn't been turned on, so turn this one on. Ah, that's an upside down one, so we're going to have to do that too. Get out of here. Well, I don't actually know what these things are called. Can that sun face only be activated during the upside down part? Because if it can, then crap. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sun face can only be activated from the upside down side of Stone Tower. Oh dear. So So let's go through here, because there are some stray fairies in here. Oh no, this isn't the room that I wanted to go to. No, it's not that one. Oh crap, I gotta go through the Elegy of Emptiness maze again. You know what, I'm gonna make a cut actually. So I'll meet you in the room that I'm going to meet you all in, which is gonna be the room where the Eyegore is. You know, the room with the massive bridge and there's loads of water in it. Oh, you'll see when I get there anyway. I'll see you all then. Yeah. Sunface, you think I need to use my mirror shield, don't you? Don't you? You're just standing there thinking that I need to use my mirror shield against you. Well, too bad. You're gonna get burnt away by my light arrows. In your face, sucker! Right, so now that's done and dusted. We can... I think there's something behind here, isn't there? I'm not sure. Whoa, jeez, get out! Got BMOS. So I'm going to get rid of this thing with a bomb. I think there's something behind it, like a switch or something, but I can't really get a good view. So let's blow this thing out the way and see. Oh no! Well, what is that it? Just rupees and a BMOS? Well, that's... I thought there was something... I thought there was a switch there, or maybe that's where the chest appears. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to go ahead and find out, because there is another sun face on the other side here that we have to get rid of. And yeah, we got to jump onto this thing. Oh god, like I didn't do so bad the first time I did this on the video that I recorded, but when I tried to do it on the second try coming through this dungeon, I did really bad. And I did really bad in the mirror room too, but apart from that, I'm not doing so bad in this dungeon at all. The only thing that I am doing bad on is that I'm missing a lot of these pickups, but we're going to go ahead and get those anyway, so that's not really much of a problem. It's just that this part right here is a bit of a problem. Trying to get to the top here, but we'll do it eventually. Eventually, like 10 million years later, suddenly I get up there. Oh damn, that was so close that time. Ow, stupid post, get out of here. Get out of my face. I don't want your crap. Oh, there we go, right. I'm Harry, I poo and lube because I'm a pooter. Okay, right, so now what we gotta do is get rid of that sunface with our light arrows. Let's go ahead and do that right now, shall we? Well, I say let's do this crap. Let's do this. Oh, there's another BMOS over there, but I don't know if that's gonna throw me off because, you know, he shoots his lasers, so... Well, we'll see anyway. I mean, he's observing the outside of the fence. Right now, as you can see, he's looking around, trying to scan the area, see if I'm around. But yeah, if I had my stone mask, or if I had some kind of invisibility cloak. I wish I went to Hogwarts, then I could have gotten the invisibility cloak, and then the enemies in this dungeon wouldn't be able to visibly see me. So then I could use that to my advantage. But yeah, there's the switch right there, as you can see, right behind it. So we're going to have to get that activated. Ah, damn it, stupid thing. Going to have to use my bombs. My bombs. Oh no, I didn't want to place it there, you silly. Ah, run away. Run away. Well, actually, I don't think you needed to do that. You could, like... Oh, yeah, you could. You could probably use a spin attack. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? You could have used the spin attack to activate that switch. Instead, I went the long way around of doing it. But, oh, well, at least it's done. You know, that's the main thing. Even if we did go the long way round, it doesn't matter. But, yeah. So apparently this is going to be our 12th one. So now I need to have a good observation of where we're going to head next to look for our other stray fairies, or which one's the closest one to get. So if I can actually get to the top of this room right here, that would be great. I'm not going to get another episode of Pokemon recorded today because I'm recording one episode tomorrow of Pokemon anyway, so I thought I might as well just hold it out until tomorrow when I get that recorded. Oh, crap. So, yeah. I'll just get 2 videos of Majora's Mask. Now the only problem is getting to the other side now. And I think that actually the other side, the platform's risen more higher, so... Like, sometimes I could spend about an hour trying to get up here. Literally, I'm not even joking. It is such a pain in the ass to jump and make this. There we go. Like on my Tailstar 77 playthrough, I did a walkthrough, not a let's play, of this game. but I deleted it because I'm obviously not using that channel anymore. And it took me so long that I had to make a cut just to get up there. Literally, it was that bad. Right, so let's have a look at our map here and see what chests are which. I know that which one I don't want to get, and I know which ones I do want to get. And well, 12. Cause some of these stray fairies could. I'm not even sure if some of them are hidden in pots or anything. I'm pretty sure they're not, or hidden in any enemies, as far as I know. So, right, hang on a second, just getting a good look around here. Right, I know what I want to do. I'm going to meet you guys on the upside down version in the room with the chest on B1F, which is basically that room with the where the jet streams are. You know, where you use the Deku mouse to hover up. Yeah, I'll meet you in that room on the upside down version of Stone Tower Temple. So I'll see you all then. Well, hey, you know what? It turns out I already had activated the sun face, because I remember that was the sun face I activated before I went into that room up there. So basically what that did was activate a chest on the right side up version of Stone Tower Temple. But there is a chest that I want to get on the upside down version of Stone Tower Temple, and it's the chest that we when we press that switch up there. As you can see, there's a switch. Yeah, we pressed that switch, and what that did was activate a chest in the circle of fire. So what we got to do now is basically get our Deku mask on here and fly up on this jet stream so we can get to the platform where the switch is, so we can play the Elegy of Emptiness. Now this was the switch that basically extinguished the circle of flame, so that was the purpose of flame, so that we can get the chest with the stray fairy in it, which will be our 14th one, I think, or our 13th. I'm not sure. 13th, yeah, must be. So what I'll do is I'll meet you all on the right side up version of Stone Tower Temple once I've got this chest, saving the time of me going outside of Stone Tower Temple and doing all the Elegy of Emptiness crap, trying to get back outside the temple and going back inside it again, so you don't have to see all that again. Because oh, what the hell was that? I was going to sneeze. I was going to sneeze by some. That sounded like I coughed. It sounded like I coughed or something. Ugh, God. That was a weird sneeze. I was trying to speak at the same time, trying to say, "Oh no, I'm going to sneeze, but it came out. Oh, dude, knocked me off. Right on the edge of the bridge too. Well, that saved my life. Save your life. Save your life. And it's going in Z target mode. I cannot see what's going on. What's going on? Oh, yes, that's good. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. 13th one. Right, so I'll meet you all on the right side up version of Stone Tower Temple in this room. So I'll see you all then. Alrighty, so let's get on our Zora mask here, because it's underwater, the chest that we just activated in the upside down version of Stone Tower Temple. So you're going to have to sink all the way down to the bottom, and once we got this chest, we're going to have to go all the way back up to the upside down version of Stone Tower Temple to get to the boss room. So we're going to have to go, I'm going to have to make another cut to go back to the upside down side of Stone Tower. So I'll meet you all then. Yeah. Holy crap, we got 14 stray fairies and we're only one away from 100% in all 4 dungeons in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Let's get this underway, shall we? Right, so what we got to do is get our hook shot out and hook shot to that chest that is on top of the platform right here. As you can see, that there's one right here that we can hook shot to, which gains us access to the top. If I can hook shot to it, I don't know. No, I can't. Damn it. Wait, I can Z target it? No, Tattle was like hovering over it. Hang on a second. Let me see. Yeah, I can Z target it. Well, hell, that makes things a lot more easier for me. There you go. That means screwy keyboard controls. You just got defeated by my friend Tattle here. Yeah. Oh, we're on this bridge. The bridge with the Eyegore, or whatever it's called. I want to actually clarify what this thing is called, so then I don't have to. It's an Eyegore, right? That's what it is. Right, so I just wanted to clarify what those things were, because there are only 2 of them in the game. So it's not as if I'm going to be seeing one of these things again. I just wanted to know what his real name was. Right. Stop shooting your lasers, man. We get the point. Dude, just show me your yellow eye. Show me your war face. Wow, that wasn't much of a war face. You got defeated within a matter of 2 seconds. Well, it felt like 2 seconds anyway. And what's this? Another chest. Could this be another stray fairy? Nah. But we've got all the keys. We've got all the chests. Well, we've got all the dungeon items like the dungeon map, compass, and big key. And we've only got one more stray fairy left, and it's not normally in these chests. So what could this possibly be? Just open it already. God. Wow, we've got ourselves a mask within inside a dungeon. You got the giant's mask. Within this mask lies the might of a giant, but can you use its power anywhere? Now, you can only use this mask only once in the whole entire game, and you can only use it in this boss room that we're coming up to now. In a few more, well, in the next episode, not in a few more seconds. It's not as if I'm going to start the boss battle now. Are you crazy? I've been recording for about 20 minutes, I think. Probably. No! I've got to go upside down again? Oh, I thought I was done with that. Right. Okay, I'll meet you all on the upside down, or on the right side up version of Stone Tower. And that means I've got to go all the way through to the Garrow Master's room. Oh dear. Oh boy. Well, I can do that anyway, so I'll meet you all then. Alright, so we're back. Yeah, we're back in the room again with the where the hallway is, where the chest appeared. On the right side up version of Stone Tower. I know it was a bit of a pain. I had to go all the way through that again, but you know, it's 100% and I've got to do it. I've got to do it. So here we go. This is our 15th stray fairy and our final one. So we better make sure that we go to the Great Fairy Fountain and not go back to the first day after we've done this dungeon. Well, in fact, there are a few quests I want to do after I've done this dungeon. I'm not actually going to go straight back to the first day, because there are a few things I want to clear up in Clocktown before I do. So anyway, I'm going to meet you on the upside down version of Stone Tower again, so I can show you where the boss room is. So I'll see you all then. Okay, so we're back on the upside down version of Stone Tower Temple. Right, so now what we're going to do is hookshot to the chest to get to the roof, or to this platform right here. Do not land on the spikes, whatever you do, like I just did. Don't do what I just did. Just try and get to the top. Damn, this is going to be an editing nightmare. I don't know how many cuts I've made, but oh well, it doesn't matter. I'll play some Mario Galaxy while it edits, or while it renders. Yeah. Or some Zelda Twilight Princess, I'm not sure yet what I'll have a go on, but anyway, here's the boss room. So yeah, in the next episode we shall be taking on the boss of Stone Tower Temple, pretty much the final boss before we fight the final boss. well, the last boss of the main dungeons, the last guardian, I should say, before we fight the final boss in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So until then, take care everybody, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, and goodbye.